afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1013th installment of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and that would be me. Traders, 1013 videos strong. This video is being filmed on Wednesday night for trading Thursday, April 25th, 2013. As we know, before we get started, futures trading can be extremely risky. It can cause substantial financial loss, and futures trading is not suitable for all trading accounts. If you do not recognize the risks behind trading, and if you do not know that a stop is your best friend in this industry, you certainly shouldn't be trading. For you traders that understand the risks, let's get moving, because boy, oh boy, I like, well, right off the bat, I like clapping for this one. Green Omni again. Now, traders, let me start off with this. Yes, there's a green Omni on the board. It's a conservative green Omni, and here's why. We have been conservative buyers of dips this week, fully knowing about the looming death knell that could be pending. What does that mean? If you recall the last two videos that I did, I said, traders, no matter what goes on this week, remember this. There's a question, a very, very big question looming over these markets. The question is April considered a death knell to our beloved U.S. indices? I mentioned that 2 videos ago. I mentioned it in my last video. I must mention it again in this video. Why? Because we're at April 25th now. This is coming to the end of April when the April death knell usually gets delivered. Now, I don't know that that's going to happen. The Omni is green. The Omni's having us buy dips this week, and we have been doing well buying those dips. So thank you, technical analysis. Thank you, the Omni. So far, so good on buying dips. Traders, another thing about buying the Omni has turned around on gold and has gone bullish for gold for trading on Thursday. How about that? We have a green Omni in gold. And it looks like some of our grains are going to move down again a little bit lower, but we will take one day and one trade at a time. This video is about the emini S&P and the NASDAQ. Starting off the day with the green Omni, of course, stops will absolutely be in. Remember, traders, and we'll look at some charts now, is April considered a death knell to our beloved U.S. indices? And this week, it's safe to be a conservative buyer of dips because we are not at the end of April yet. We're still in the last week, giving us a chance to rally a bit further. Traders, let me show you what all this means on charts. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts.
Traders, Oscar Carboni is holding another Omni Camp live in Las Vegas. Omni Camp is an intensive 4-day course taught by the Wall Street whiz Oscar Carboni himself. Oscar has been analyzing markets and trading commodities on and off the New York trading pits for over 30 years. Trading for a living is a very difficult business. Oscar will simplify the process so that you can easily understand and analyze the markets. Classes are limited. For more information, call 702-629-4755. Our phones are staffed 24/7. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. Trading futures is not suitable for all accounts.
Okay, traders, the emini S&P daily bar chart. We're coming to the end of April. As we get to the end of April, suddenly a head and shoulders bearish formation appears. We look back at the charts, and ever since 2007, when you see in April, you get a crack in the market. This was last April. It seems to happen almost every April now. It's customary. So here we are coming to the end of April, and it happens at the end of April, traders. Last day in April, sometimes first week in May, is when the crack usually begins. So here we are. We're in the last week of April, and we have this head and shoulders, but we've gotten above the head and shoulders, and we are day traders. So for now, we're above the head and shoulders, maybe coming up here for a head test, but the Omni is bullish, and we're day traders. We got long on this day, we got long on this day, and we expect to get long again on Thursday. Let's see what happens, but remember, the April death knell still looms overhead. We don't know where we're going at the end of this month, beginning into May, but we do know it usually leads into a tailspin. So we're very conservative with our buying on Thursday. We're very nimble, but we will follow the OMNI. Next. All right, traders, so with that theme in mind, watching out for the head and shoulders, you got to watch out. Is this a big head and shoulders? Are we topping in the Russell on the daily bar chart? Well, you know, let's look at it a different way, because we are day traders, and even though we're probably topping out for the end of April, 5-6 days from now, we are day traders. We need to know what to do on Thursday. So let's take another look at the same Russell chart. What if we remove that head and shoulders and say, wait a minute. Russell came down and hit the OMNI average, hit OTAPMA. That's the OMNI Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. It hit it and bounced. That very nice bounce so far. So that keeps us bullish. If we didn't even know that those head and shoulders formations existed, that would be a buy, not a sell, because we hit our OMNI level. So just for trading on Wednesday night through Thursday, let's look at it as, hey, that's a buy signal. Let's go next. When you look at the NASDAQ in the same light, you get rid of what could be a head and shoulders, and you go, wait a minute. You bounced off the OMNI average in some sort of a quick V bottom and have been rallying ever since. I'll go with that for at least a day trade on Thursday. So this plus technical indicators plus the OMNI plus many other things are telling us we can probably nibble at getting long again, at least the first trade on Thursday. Then traders, there's this. Soybeans just came out of a big bear flag. We know that fundamentals almost always come out in the charts first. A report is due tomorrow morning. Sort of looks to me like it just wants to continue lower. We will be very nimble in soybeans, but take a look at your soybeans as well. And don't forget, last but not least, we're looking at gold once again. We've been sellers of gold for the last few weeks, but it looks like we may want to be dipping in on the buy side for Thursday. We'll play that by ear. Traders, pull your own charts, do your own homework, and come on down to livewithoscar.com. So, traders, you see that OmniCamp commercial? Well, here we are. Here it comes again. It's that time of year. We are going to host an OmniCamp live here in Las Vegas. OmniCamp is a 4-day training session where you come on out to Vegas and spend 4 days with Oscar, with me and my team, and I'm talking about 4 long days. We are here to teach you the art of technical analysis and teach you the Omni methods. This OmniCamp tentative date is the last weekend in June, traders. If you'd like to come on out to OmniCamp, come on down to livewithoscar.com. Click on the OmniCamp banner on the top right in my site and fill out your applications. I'll be calling you shortly. Remember, come on down to OmniCamp. It will be held in the last weekend of June, first weekend of July, right about there. Come on down to livewithoscar.com and fill out your OmniCamp applications. All right, traders, so you've seen my technical argument for why we have the red. Did you hear that? I hope that's not an omen for tomorrow. For why we have the green Omni on the board. We're going to continue to buy the dips, but very nimble, very quick, knowing that the death knell is just looming above us, and until it proves it's not a death knell to me, it is one. So let's hope we can just blast above it and keep on going. Day trading, starting off buying on Thursday, knowing the death knell is above us, so we'll be quick to get out of those trades. All right, traders, remember, livewithoscar.com. Come on down. Make sure you keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with keeping your emotions at bay is to say this to yourselves over and over again, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll video 1013, and be a very nimble trader if you're buying again on Thursday. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.